What is going on YouTube? It's Diver, and today we're going to be taking a look at the different playstyles in Call of Duty, and we're going to be going in depth on those playstyles. Now today we're going to be taking a look at the Slayer playstyle. The objective of the Slayer is basically to slay the enemy team. So I'll do some further explaining and later on the video. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. Now the Slayer, as I said, the Slayer's main objective basically is to slay the enemy team, kill as many enemies as they can. Now you see a lot of people going kill whoring in games. They're being the Slayer. Now if they're not supposed to be the Slayer and they're kill whoring, but they're also doing their job, then that's alright. But the Slayer's main objective, like I said, is basically kill other enemy players. Now along with doing that, it also opens up the doorway for the objective player to get in there, squeeze through, and get the objective done. Whatever they need to do, the Slayer is a key component to helping them do that. Now being a Slayer is actually pretty difficult. Now if you want to be a Slayer or you're trying to be a Slayer for a team, you're gonna have to be able to win many gunfights. Now winning gunfights is pretty hard. Now I'll probably leave a link on the video or in the description down below to a video that I did improving your game in Black Ops 3, winning gunfights. I basically go over how to win gunfights easier and give you tips on how to do them, and 90% of the time you'll win those gunfights, but it does take a lot of practice. Now getting back to the Slayer objective, they're also one of the people that calls in most of the streaks. Now if you are the Slayer and you know that you can stay alive long, win gunfights, what you basically want to do is run the streaks that you're comfortable with getting and you think that you can get that will help out your team. Now of course in competitive play you can't run UAV, counter UAV, or hater, but that doesn't stop you from running lethal streaks. Lethal streaks are also very useful when you're trying to win a game, especially in competitive matches. But if you're not doing competitive matches, you can by all means run UAV, hater, whatever you think will help out your team. Now along with running those score streaks, you're gonna want to have a good gun to play with. For example, I would pick the Kuda or the VMP, but you can pick really any SMG you feel comfortable with. Now if you are doing the Slayer objective but you want to use an AR, I recommend just putting the Fast Hands perk on your class just to help you get your sights up quicker if you're in a really close quarters gunfight. But getting back to the SMG class, if you do choose to be a Slayer, run SMG. What I would recommend you do is run any first perk that you feel comfortable with. Now if you are in a competitive match, it's all up to you. Usually Ghosts is banned and Sixth Sense is banned, and the rest is up for you to pick. But if you're in a multiplayer match and you're in a pub match, what I recommend is Ghost, because a lot of the time if a enemy gets a care package, they will get maybe a UAV, or maybe they're running UAV. And the second perk I would recommend is using Scavenger, because if you want to be alive long, if you want to get those streaks, you're gonna want to run Scavenger. You don't want to run out of ammo with the weapons that you are comfortable with. Now the third perk slot is up to preference. Now this can work on multiplayer and public matches and on competitive matches, but personally I like to run Dead Silence and Awareness. If you feel that you need to put on Tac Mask, then by all means do it, because Tac Mask is going to help you out in those situations where the enemies are checking their corners or they're just throwing random nades or EMPs. It's going to help you out tremendously. But if you don't feel the need, again, run Dead Silence and Awareness. If you do have a headset, Awareness really helps. But if you don't have a headset, then you can take off Awareness and run whatever else you think you need. Now depending on how many attachments you put on your weapon, you're going to want to put a tactical grenade. Now I don't use tactical grenades often, but when I do, I use them to really check my corners, check an objective, and make sure the coast is clear for the objective player or anyone else of my team that is going through. Now this mostly pertains to online competitive matches, but if you want to use these tactics inside of public matches, then by all means you can do it and try it before you maybe want to go in competitive matches. But anyways, that's gonna about wrap it up for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Remember to go give it a big thumbs up. Remember to go check out the channel. If you like the content, please click that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. But above all else, have a nice day. Peace!